Comes check. It's loud. Sorry, thanks. Hello everyone, and welcome to this Facebook Live on our Safari Live page. There's just been this zebra crossing. We're a bit late. If you look into the top left of the screen, or let me try and get my zooming going here. Okay, where am I? I need to be on this. Okay. Now I'm not very good at controlling this joystick, forgive me. I've just switched onto this camera. You can see that chaos and commotion up ahead there, and that is a whole bunch of crocodiles. Two absolute monsters managed to take down a zebra, and a whole bunch more have now got involved. Oh, they've made short work of that zebra. I thought they'd still be needing to subdue it. It was a huge zebra. It wasn't a foal. And look, it's just in pieces now. They've taken the zebra down about a minute ago. And look at how many crocs are there. Hello, everyone. Amy Stroud is in Australia. Good to have you with us. And a whole bunch more are joining in. Look at this now. I need to be careful that more zebra don't start crossing. So I'm actually going to zoom out for a second and just see if any other zebra are crossing. I would doubt it after all of this chaos. Sheesh, can you believe all those crocodiles? Well, they're queuing. They're queuing, so there may be a bit more action. There's another crocodile that's got the message heading upstream. Okay, let's get back to the action now. Takes a bit of getting used to. But it's such great fun. These the river cameras are absolutely awesome, but the joysticks are kind of not inverted, but possibly inverted, in that when you push down, you feel like you're in an airplane almost. That's how James describes it. There you can see that it's a zebra. You can see there's a few stripes. Now these crocodiles are absolutely ginormous. They are dinosaurs. And the fact that they've managed to make such short work of this zebra is astonishing. A few more people joining in. We've got Linda from Scotland, Frankie in Singapore, and I'm glad you guys have tuned in on this action. We were slightly late, and there's actually 250 of you watching now. Ah, thanks, Ferg. Ferg's helping me with the camera settings, so you may have noticed that the coloration is better now. He tweaked the iris. Look at that. I wonder how many crocodiles are there. It's going to be difficult to count, but I'd say at least 10 at a guess. And there's possibly more coming from downstream, whose sharp noses would have caught the scent of blood and now come to investigate. Look at this one doing the typical spin, the one closest to us. Let me try zoom in on it. Get us a little bit closer in on the action here. Now, as powerful as their jaws are, they battle to tear off chunks of meat. So what they'll do is they'll latch on, clamp down, and then spin themselves around and try and tear off pieces of meat. That guy managed to get a big piece. Oh, you're right on in there. I'm going to try and tweak the focus here. It's my first time playing with this, so forgive me if it goes shockingly out of focus. It looks like I was going the wrong way there. That's looking a bit better. What is it? Okay, I'm going to go back to the zebra now and see if they're not thinking about crossing, because we don't want to miss out on that action. They may be thinking about taking a break here while all the crocodiles are preoccupied. No, they're plucking up courage. I've also been chatting with one of the guides from Agama. He's just got back from his adventures, and he says there's quite a few wildebeest massing around Lookout Hill, so that's good news. They haven't been in that area for a couple of days, for about a week. Oh, here they go. Let's zoom in here quickly. can't believe how awesome these river cams are. They're going to get us into such good positions to witness these things. We're just getting used to all the systems and setups, but I can assure you, as the migration continues to move further north into the Masai Mara, we are going to get a lot more crossing action. Hello, Taylor McCurdy. You've also joined in on the action. Happy to hear that. She's one of our fellow Safari Live presenters down in South Africa, in the Sabi Sands on Djuma. And Mary Bumstead just asked what they managed to kill. They managed to kill a fully grown zebra. There's a whole herd of zebra that were crossing. Some managed to make it through the gauntlets, but this one didn't. Now the rest are waiting. They're still stuck on the eastern bank of the Mara River. So they're crossing towards us, heading west towards the escarpments. Can you believe this feeding frenzy? There you can see the hoof of a zebra sticking out. And Aaron Hallis, yes, it is a feeding frenzy. A few of you have said that. Also Brenda Brown. And isn't this astonishing? Now these animals, you must remember, don't feed for many, many months. They can survive without food for prolonged periods as long as they just keep their body movements to a minimal and then don't burn any energy. Oh, look at that. There they're doing the roll again. And they're going to continue to roll probably a lot more. The hardest part to dismember are probably those hind quarters, and you can see that's why those parts of the zebra are still intact, and it's going to require these big crocs to wrestle with one another until it all tears apart. Let me have a quick zoom out and see if the zebra are not thinking about crossing yet. There they all are. Now, I'd be surprised if they wanted to cross after what they've just seen. Let's have a quick zoom in on there. Shame, guys. You've just lost one of your herd members, and now you are all naturally very, very scared of crossing. What a scary thing to have to go through. I mean, absolutely ridiculous knowing that as you plunge yourself into that water, a crocodile could latch onto you. Yeah, they've moved quite a lot closer to us now. Oh, wrong way. Let's see what happens now when they come closer to the hippo. It could get involved. They are known to get involved in these situations, even sometimes chew on the carcasses. How much they actually swallow and process the meat, I'm yet to be certain, but they certainly do kind of mouth a lot of the carcasses that the crocodiles have chomped down onto. Let's see if we can get this one trying to spin a piece out of its friend's mouth here. Zoop. Too much? No, it seemed like that one was Oh, no, they both got some. That's mainly hide, though. Foof. Well, what fun, folks. How lucky are we to be able to just zip you straight into the Masai Mara to one of these river crossings with one of our 4 cameras that are up and running at the moment. We are going to get you into some incredibly cool situations and positions to witness these exciting crossings. And isn't this just fascinating? Look at all these crocodiles. And I mean, these are hugely powerful animals. Like I said, I'm astounded by how quickly they've managed to consume this meal. Oh, this is a monster that's just arrived. Look at the size of that one on the far side. Now, Angela Oles, you just asked why the crocs don't bother the hippo. Hippos are so big that it would be, and dangerous, that it would be unwise for the crocodiles to make enemies with them. I'm sure from time to time crocodiles will try and attack baby hippos. Oh, look at this. Can you believe the size of these things? That one in specific is a monster, the one on the right. So yes, the crocodiles tend to live harmoniously alongside the hippos, and hippos also have got massive mouths and massive teeth. So they can inflict huge damage to crocodiles if they wanted to. So it makes sense for the crocodiles to stay on the right side of the law regarding hippos. they also don't compete for the same food source, which is another important thing to remember. When animals don't have direct competition with one another, they tend to live more harmoniously alongside oneself. Well, there's still quite a lot of the zebra there, so we're going to see a lot more rolling action shortly. Sandy in New York, you've just said they need to come and build bridges for the animals, but then what would the crocodiles eat? That would make things tricky for the crocodiles. But very thoughtful of you to think about the poor zebra and wildebeest. But we must remember that this has been happening for many, many hundreds of years, and it's what creates this perfect environment for crocodiles to turn into these monsters. This is certainly the largest population of such big crocodiles that I've ever seen in Africa. Look, there's lots of places I still need to explore, but it must be said that this is a very special place for crocodiles to live. They certainly can. Oh, look at this. Let me get you in a bit closer onto the action there. I think I've done something wrong with the focus. There we go. If I open that up a bit, it helps, I think. Okay. Is there a hierarchy for crocodiles? From Debbie Batchelor. Yes, I would say there is one, and it's mainly governed by size. So the biggest crocodiles will be the highest up on the hierarchy, especially in scenarios like this. It's just brute force that gets you to where you need to be, and also allows you to be able to rip off big enough, or at least chunks of zebra. The smaller crocodiles wouldn't have a say in the matter here. It's so wonderful seeing where all the people in the world are joining in from. We've just got Jim Goodfellow in Portugal. Do let us know. We've got some people from Australia, New York, Carolina, and all sharing in on this spectacle live. And interestingly, this is the first time that I'm actually in a very similar position to both of you, because I'm actually not there watching with my own eyes. I'm also watching remotely from our control room. This is actually James's migration control room where I'm sitting now. And what a scene it is. That crocodile obviously got the message a bit late, this individual here. Let's see. Oh. Let's see as it comes in if it can create a stir. It looks a bit small, that's why it's probably being a little bit apprehensive, or possibly that's why it's decided to go into submarine mode, sneak in undetected, as crocodiles are so good at doing. Oh no, this is interesting. What are these zebras thinking? Look at all the crocodiles on the left, yet there's still some zebra making their way down to the water on the right. I guess it would be possibly quite a good time, because a lot of the crocs are preoccupied. Let's see what's happening with the leftovers here. Oh, wrong way. Well, what fun. I was busy vacuuming the tech room when I got a message that there was a crossing, and here we are, in some serious action. Okay, I'm battling to check all your messages and zoom in and focus all the time. Which crossing is this, Brenda Brown? This is Cul-de-sac crossing. So this is the closest crossing to us, actually. The furthest north upstream that we have. It's just below an area called Hippo Pools, which is quite a prominent spot, just further upstream from here. See what happens here with the leftovers. They seem to be making short work of it. There's still a lot of meat to consume there. Hello to Katrina, who's watching in Detroit, Michigan. Beck Safari just said, okay, next zebra, please. I'm in the same boat as you. It's quite a thing seeing the crocodiles take the actual first bite bite at these zebras, because a zebra is a very big animal and it's very powerful, yet these monster crocs just subdue them with so much ease. Oh, here we go. This is what we want to see. A bit of hippo getting involved in the action. What will happen next? Okay, we need to go to another crossing. There's another crossing happening. Let's say goodbye to here. Okay, here we go. Can you believe it? Another crossing at Main North. Now, I'm not sure how many. Oh, look at that slippery surface here. And I'm sure we're going to see a few more of them slip and slide as they make their way past the camera. How awesome is the camera's position for this crossing? It doesn't get better than this. We have got an eye-level view live of these zebras coming straight at us. And as you can see, oh sorry, as you can see I don't know how to work the joystick and it's very difficult for these zebra. Here we go. Oh, here comes a croc. Here comes a croc. It's floating down like a log. Here we go. Oh, I'm feeling the pressure. Zoom out a bit. Up a bit. Up a bit. Oh, this next zebra is in trouble. This guy's in trouble.
The baby. The baby's up.
Oh, it missed the first one. There's a baby. It's just going to wait until the right one comes now. It's just a matter of time. Those are a bit big. Can you believe this? Oh, that one's in trouble now. That one's in trouble, but it's still quite big. Oh, okay. What is going to happen next? Are more crocodiles going to come in? I've got a feeling this zebra is going to make it, guys. I've got a feeling this zebra is okay. The crocodile doesn't have a good grip. It's still got a lot of work to do, though, the zebra. And as it gets into deeper water, it's going to struggle more. The crocodile is going to be in a much better position when the zebra's in this deeper water. Oh. Thanks, Fergs. Fergs coming to assist with the iris again. And there we go. Here's the next zebra. I think it was Alice who was wanting some more action. I've got to make sure I'm not too busy checking what you guys are saying, though, otherwise I'm going to not be able to keep you in the pole position here. Oh, here comes another crocodile, I think. Here comes another crocodile. Oh, it's out. It's away. It made it. Woo! Well done. What happened there? Okay, but it's not over yet. Even though that zebra's made it, it'll be interesting to see if there's any wounds on it. Let's do that quickly. Let's just see what happens.